How's it going, everybody? It is your boy, the one and only Chaos Gamer, and we are back with more My Hero Academia Ultra Impact. And today, guys, hype news has been announced, ladies and gentlemen. The fact that the next banner that'll probably be coming up soon, or the banner that is coming up in March, don't quote me on this. It is supposed to be coming relatively soon, but I don't know when specifically it's coming out, because I heard some people say it's coming out next, some people say it's coming out in March, so I don't know yet, but I do know that it is coming. So the World Hero Mission unit is coming back. Now, you are probably asking, oh, Chaos, why is that the case? Well, one, Global does not have them, and they're a collab unit. Collab units don't stay in the game. They usually come back in like their own time frame. But the main reason why they're coming back isn't just because Global and JP are synced and they want to get them out the way. It is because of the fact that the Blu-ray version for My Hero Academia World Hero Mission has come out on the 17th of February. So I'm guessing in terms of celebrating that whole release, they are going to start releasing these units again. So it makes sense that why their main reason would be that. But if it's just to get them out the way as well, that's perfect. You know, we all want those units. The units are very good to have, and I'm going to go over why that is the fact as well. So that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's blow this shit right up, and let's get started with the video. So our first character that we're going to be going over is the Red Bakugo. I love this Red Bakugo so much. I remember when I tried pulling this Bakugo. Oh my god. If you've seen that video, let me know. And I'll know if you know because of what I did in that video. Oh my god, yo. That was like, that shot me completely. Now, this is him in his non-awakened form that looks sick as hell. His awakened form just as sick or even sicker, man. I just love how the explosion just goes back on his arm. Like, you can see the air of the explosion just moving back. In game, it actually looks sick as hell as well. I do have this Bakugo, which I have to do showcase later as well. His skill set is as follow. His plus ultra, which is known as the AP shot auto cannon. It inflicts 700% damage to one enemy. Deals an additional 40% damage if the enemy has a crit rate debuff. So you're going to be doing 740% damage if they have a crit debuff on them. Now let's take a look at his first action skill, being the Explosive Turbo, which is 5 turns. It inflicts 350% damage to one enemy. Skills deal an additional 50% damage for 3 turns. So you automatically have 400%. That's basically what they're saying. For this one and the other one, you have 400% for free. So he's just going to be doing a lot of damage. Now his second action skill, which is the AP shot, the normal one, the AP shot auto cannon, is the the plus ultra, sorry. And then this is just the AP shot for the second action skill, which the condition is 4 turns. Inflicts 350% damage to one enemy. Low chance to burn the enemy for 3 turns. A lot of Bakugos usually have that. When used in a chain successfully, reduce enemy crit rate by 20% for 3 turns. Now, again, this is one of those action skills where you have to use this one first, and then you use the plus ultra. So you want to use the AP shot first, and then after you use the AP shot first to get that crit debuff, bam, you hit him with the plus ultra, and you're going to do a lot more damage with that plus ultra, thanks to the fact that you have activated that second action skill, and now you have the crit rate debuff, so you meet the requirements to make Bakugo do more damage. Now, his second auto skill, which is Surpassing number 1, when HP is more than 50%, he gets 30% speed, and he fills his plus ultra gauge by 30% at the start of the battle. That is very good right there. So he's automatically going to be faster at the start, and he's also going to be getting a plus ultra boost as well. Now, his second auto skill, which is the Explosive Sweat, when HP is less than 50%, he gains 40% attack at the start of each wave, and he reduces the enemy attack by 20% for 3 turns. So I like that. You see, these auto skills is like, one of them is being the offensive threat. The second one is being more of a defensive threat. So he's going to be taking less damage when he's starting to die out. But if he has more HP, he's starting to be more offensive because he's just trying to kill them as fast as possible. Which makes sense because, you know, I feel like that's how most units should run. When they're higher HP, they're offensive as hell. When they're lower HP, they're trying to protect themselves and make sure that I stuttered there. Holy shit, I was spitting a verse. They're trying not to die. So that's basically it for Bakugo. I love Bakugo's skill set. I always use this Bakugo, and he's just amazing in my eyes. Now, if I had purple Bakugo, that would make my life complete, but that's another story for another time. The next character we are going to be looking at is the Shoto. This Shoto is very good. Some may say he is even the best. I don't know. I don't want to put words out there, but this Shoto is a beast. This is him in his non-awakened form. And then this is him in his awakened form. His awakened form, when I saw it for the first time, holy shit. I'm not gonna lie, I like Bakugos, I like Deku's, but Shoto kills it. I swear to God. The animation for this looks so beautiful with the fire moving and then the ice in the background. You see like the cold shivers coming out of it. Oh, they slap with Shoto's animation. Holy shit. I know who Ultra Impact's favorite is now. But let's take a look at Shoto's skill set being the Plus Ultra Delaware Detroit. What now? What? Oh, there's his. So I gotta go back because I gotta fix. Damn it. What the hell, dude? Alright, I'm gonna cut right here. I'll be back in 1 second. I just gotta fix these two so I don't mess it up later. Alright, guys, and we are back. Sorry for that whole little mistake right there. I just feel like I had to get that out the way because if I don't do it, when I get to Deku's part, I'm just gonna have to swipe back, and I don't want to do that. I want everything to flow smoothly. That's how I like to usually do my breakdown videos, is everything smoothly as best as I can. But let's get started with the Shoto skill set. His Plus Ultra animation, which is known as the Piercing Ice Wall. It inflicts 600% damage to one enemy. High chance to freeze the enemy for 1 turn. Medium chance to restrain the enemy for 1 turn. Now, they could have made this Shoto. He's already good as hell. Like I said. But why not 2 turns? Why not 2 turns? That could have made him different. Every Shoto, I feel like, does 1 turn that has the freezing. They always do it for 1 turn. Why not make this Shoto do it for 2 turns? Why not make this one different? Because he's a collab unit and he's not going to be around that much. But it's still a good Plus Ultra skill. The first action skill, which is known as the Flame Dancing, conditions on 5 turns. It inflicts 250% damage to all enemies. Low chance to burn the enemies for 3 turns. All ally skills deal an additional 30% damage for 3 turns. Yes, his first action skill is a support type action skill as well. That's what I like about this Shoto. He does his offensive, but as well supporting your allies as well. So you always want him on your team for that support. Even though we do have the Hado now, if you don't have Hado, this Shoto is a great replacement. Not in terms of healing, but in terms of boosting your damage. That's what he's good at, boosting your damage. So if you don't have the Momo, and you don't have the Hado, or let's say you don't even have Uraraka as well, because he's kind of a good support type as well, then you can have this Shoto. But this Shoto is shitting on Uraraka, I've heard. So I've heard. Don't quote me on that, so I've heard. The second one, which is the Ice Wall, the condition is 5 turns. It inflicts 300% damage to one enemy. Medium chance to freeze the enemy for 1 turn again. When used in a chain successfully, all allies gain 30% damage cut for 2 turns. That's what I'm saying, dude. Because look at what he's providing. He's providing the offensive with his first action skill and then the defensive for the second action skill. So not only are you going to get a damage boost, you're going to be taking less damage as well with this Shoto. So, but make sure you use it in a chain. Make sure you're using the second or third. Do not use this first. I don't know if it works if you go first, but that's why I like to use the second or third. But I don't know if they also mean when the chain is like all 3 of them. So be careful with that as well. So make sure you use all 3 of them, fulfill all the conditions. Use it all 3, and make sure this is the second or third action skill you are using, so you can get this damage reduction as well. Now as for his first auto skill, which is don't burn yourself, at the start of each wave, all allies gain a 3-turn burn resistance buff at the start of each wave and plus 40% attack as well. That's good if Endeavor's attacking you, or let's say Shoto's attacking you. That's actually very great. Like, holy, I forgot this Shoto had that. What the hell? Because in PvP, there's always somebody running a Shoto or an Endeavor. So it was like, damn, I'm going to get burned and I'm going to start taking some damage. Now, if you have a good healer, that really doesn't affect you as much, but most likely it will, because you are going to drop more than the healer is going to have to heal you as well eventually, because the action skill is going to take time to come back. But with the burn resistance, that's none of your problems anymore. You're basically chilling for free. You see what I did there? Chilling for free? Let me stop. I'll stop. Now, the second auto skill, which is I came here on my own will. Plus 40% attack if there's a pro hero ally on the team. So if you want to pair him with like Hawks, All Might, the Endeavor, which I think that's the best pairing, Hawks or Endeavor, because it's AoE. All Might is good as hell, don't get me wrong, but you know, I would prefer to have like my AoE starters and then just cooking it up. So if you, my best situation with Shoto would be like Endeavor or Hawks in PvP. That's what I'm saying. But Shoto, very good. I dare say the best out of the 3 in terms of skill sets and everything else. And trust me, guys, I am a Bakugo fan and I will be very biased, but this time I cannot be, because, you know, I'm telling you guys what's up with these units. So yeah, Shoto is like the best out of the 3. definitely if you get him, you took a W as well. Now, the last character we are going to be going over is the Izuku Midoriya. This is him in his non-awakened form. Looks nice. And then him in his awakened form looks clean as hell. Especially how he's just looking down on you. Looking like he's about to beat the shit out of you. But let's take a look at his action skills. And, I mean, his skills in general. His plus ultra, which is the Delaware Detroit Smash, inflicts 700% damage to one enemy, deals an additional 40% damage if the enemy is a villain. Now, All Might, the free-to-play one at the USJ shop, has this effect as well. But, like I said, guys, with the All Might, or for people who haven't watched it yet, those types of abilities with villains you don't see a lot because there's going to be more heroes than villains in this game. That's just obvious because the heroes are going to sell more majority of the time, and there is not a lot of villains that have been coming out unless they want to release the whole Liberation Army. Then by all means go ahead, release the whole Liberation Army, then it's even Steven. But this skill, you're only gonna get the 700%, which is good, but don't expect to usually get that additional 40% damage. Just know that is 700% damage, and that's it. Now, this first action skill, which is the Detroit Smash, the condition is 4 turns. Inflict 300% damage to one enemy. Damage based on speed. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. He has that Hawks UR. Oh, my God. So, if you guys don't know, the Hawks UR has this same action skill condition where it's based on speed. And usually that doesn't work out with characters because that Hawks is bad. So that first action skill is bad. It's not that good. Now the second action skill, which is the Delaware Detroit, sorry. They're confusing me because look, the plus ultra is Delaware Detroit Smash. The first action skill is Detroit Smash, and then the second one is Delaware Smash. Hello? My brain is getting mixed here. Inflicts 350% damage to one enemy, plus 30% speed, and then it fills the plus ultra gauge by 20%. That is a good one because it is helping you out with the condition of the first action skill. So basically what you want to do is activate the second one before you use the first one so you can gain a little bit of that damage boost. So I don't know if based on speed works like this, where if you get the 30% speed, you're boosting it to 330%, or like if you have a support memory that's boosting it by 50%, it's 350%. That I don't know how that works like that. You guys can let me know in the comments if I am right or I am wrong. But that's what I'm saying. The whole speed thing is just like, that's why it's not that good, because you really don't know what you're getting from it. Now, the first auto skill, which is Humbling Beginnings. When HP is less than 50%, you get 40% attack and you gain Grit. Remember, Grit is basically being able to live off 1 HP for basically 1 turn. And then the next turn that you get hit, you basically die. Endeavor has that way better. You are Endeavor because he's always able to get it back. But that's good. That's good. You know, he's able to last a little bit longer in the battle. And then if you heal, that'll be even better for him. The second one, which is Follow Your Heart, fills plus ultra gauge by 30% at the start of the battle. At the start of each wave, plus 30% crit rate for 3 turns. At the start of each wave, he's gaining 30% plus ultra. If you give him something to boost his plus ultra, okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's definitely good right there because you're gonna get his plus ultra majority of the time for 3 turns. So he's gonna be getting that, and then he's gonna be doing a lot of damage with it. Now, if I had to rank the characters out of all 3 of them, in my opinion, I would say Shoto is first, Bakugo is second, and then Midoriya is last. Because Shoto is just providing too much to not say that he's not the best out of the 3. Bakugo, he's doing damage, and he's doing a lot of it as well. And then Midoriya, he's just there to be there, to be honest. He's just there to be there. I mean, he's gaining his plus ultra, but out of the 2 of them, Midoriya, if you get him, you'll have him, he's good. But I just feel like out of the three, he's not that good, to be honest. But let's take a look at the stuff that will be on the banners. Most likely, like I said, I don't know if they're going to change anything. But this was the support memory that came out on the banner. It was called the Burning Intership, and this was in the event. Wait, no, this one, okay, this one, there's 2 of them that are the same. So bear with me that I thought this one was on the banner. It's not. When equipped to a UA student, plus 25% attack, fills plus ultra gauge by 35% at the start of battle. This support memory is very good to have on any of the URs that's a I'm trying to say this as best as possible. UA 1A high school student. Holy shit, that was like a whole riddle right there. So yeah, This support memory is very good, so I intend you guys to try to max it out to the best of your abilities. This support memory will not disappoint when you have it on your team. This is the banner one. There we go. This is the UR one that's going to be on the banner. This is the 3 Musketeers. When equipped to a male unit, skills deal an additional 40% damage, and then you gain 30% speed as well. That's very good for the additional damage boost, and then just the 40% speed is good as well. Hold on. But yeah, this one, like, as you can obviously see, is like, I think it's a message like, oh, use this on Midoriya. But I would never use it on Midoriya. I would use it on somebody else like Bakugo or Shoto, or any other characters that are up there as well, so I could give them more damage. But this is a very good support memory. Very, very good to have. It's very hype. I like the picture as well. This is the one that's also on the banners as well. Number 1 hero office. When HP is less than 50%, auto heal by 20% HP for the next 3 turns once per battle. If there's a pro hero ally on the team, skills deal an additional 40% damage. Now, I don't know if this counts the whole thing as the less than 50%. If it does, to be honest, it's not really that good. You want support memories that activate right away, and there are support memories that do that are way better than this one. But if the last one is basically for free, which I don't think it is, I think it's less than 50%, it still counts for as well when equipped to a pro hero as well. Then this would be good because you're dealing the 40% damage. But in terms of it being the whole, you don't want this one. Like, it's alright, but if you don't have that much support memories, then yeah, you could use it. But to be honest, this one is not that good out of the other 2 we just read. Like, you tell me, the other 2 that we just read, they have no restrictions. This one has a restriction, so that's why I'm saying, like, this one is like, compared to the other 2. Now, this is the free-to-play SR Endeavor that came out with the World Hero Mission event, so most likely probably he'll be returning again. Now, this is him in his non-awakened form. This is him in his awakened form. His awakened form looks sick as hell for SR as well. Remember, he is free to play as well, so you will be able to grind him. Now, let's take a look at his skill set, and he is the last character we're going to be looking at. So, the Plus Ultra is the Flame Burst. It inflicts 500% damage to one enemy. Low chance to burn the enemy for 3 turns. Reduce the enemy crit rate by 25%. The first action skill, which is the Prominent Bond, it inflicts 250% damage to a single enemy. Medium chance to burn the enemy for 3 turns. Skills deal an additional 40% damage if the enemy has a speed debuff. And then the second action skill, which is the Heavy Flame. The condition is 4 turns, reduces the enemy's crit rate and speed by 25% for 3 turns. So, the reason why I read everything at once is so we could just get the breakdown done right now, instead of me having to read it and then break it down again, because this is the last character. So, it's Plus Ultra. It reduces the enemy's crit rate. That's good, because sometimes there be enemies that be critting like crazy out here. But in terms of everything else, the burn is good, but I don't like the low chance of it. And then by 25% for 3 turns. I wish it was just by 25% and we just leave it at that. But he does do a lot of damage for a free SR on his Plus Ultra, because it is 500%. 500% is a lot for an SR, so I'm glad he got that as a free-to-play character. Now, the first action skill, it is burning the enemy, and also you are getting a boost if it has the speed debuff. That's why you want to use the second action skill first, and then use the first action skill. But, I wish it was AoE. I feel like Endeavor should always have AoE, because that's what makes him like crazy, especially his UR form. That's what makes him so crazy. The Red Endeavor with the Hell Spider, that's what I like so much about him. But, you know, at the end of the day, he is debuffing the enemy, and he does have stuff where he is able to deal more damage as well. So he's going to do like 300% damage on a single proc. So if you want him on your yellow team, he is good. Again, nothing crazy, but he is a good character. Let's look at his auto skills before we end off. His Raging Flames, when HP is more than 50%, skills deal an additional 35% damage. That is good right there. That's good. And then Take a Chance. The second auto skill, all 1A student allies plus 25% speed. So his auto skills are actually very good, and they actually help out his kit a lot, because if you think about it, if he's increasing it by 35%, this basically changes to 285% for the second action skill, and then for the he only has 1 action skill. I keep on forgetting. I keep on forgetting he only has 1 action skill. I'm thinking he's like the UR Endeavor, he has 2, but sorry, he only has the 1. But yeah, his auto skills are very good to have. But with that, that's basically it for the video. Very long one, I think. If it's not, then I'm just stupid. But I feel like it's been a long video. But with that, that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and comment if you want to. You don't have to, but it's always greatly appreciated. Also, subscribe. Let me know which character you are hyped for, because at the end of the day, as I've ranked the units in my personal opinion, and as I've said what I said about them, don't let that fear you of the choice that you want of the character. You pick the character you want. If you want that Midoriya and you like that Midoriya and you feel like, damn, I'm going to have so much fun in the game when I use this Midoriya, then by all means, you have the Midoriya, you have fun with the Midoriya. That's what you want to play the game for that Midoriya, because you love Midoriya as a character. But I was just saying that, you know, for like everyone else that was probably curious about how the characters rock and all that. I just want to make sure, you know, we're all clear here. So, with that being said, guys, I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Peace, get hype. World Hero Mission is coming soon. I can't wait to do my summit, and hopefully we'll see if this time I'm able to get all 3 of the characters in this game.